So my original work is actually 25 minutes long, so I don't think we're going to watch the full thing today, but we're going to watch the intro statement, which kind of describes the process.
Hello, my name is Mackenzie OW, and what you're about to view is my original work project for the Independent Study and Mentorship Program at Frisco High School. Just a little background information on my original work. When I first went into ISM, I really wanted to learn more about the entertainment industry, specifically in marketing and broadcast journalism. Immediately, iHeartMedia stood out because not only did I love my now mentor and the employees that worked there, but I could also learn both marketing and broadcast journalism at the same time and get a complete overview from a very successful company that markets and broadcasts all over America. So, when it came down to choosing something for my original work, my mentor and I really wanted to be authentic and have something that no one else would have. And that being said, that's why we've chosen to do an artist interview. But before this happened, I really wanted to do a test run to see what I needed to change and what I could work on for the real deal. So the first interview you will be watching is with the 106.1 KISS FM DJ and host, Billy the Kid. So be sure to check it out. Lindsay from Frisco High School. I'm here with Billy the Kid. There we go. Radio personality for 106.1 KISS FM and a show called Next to the Giant Green Wall.
We just named it that.
Yep.
Pretty creative.
I would have to say so myself.
I think so.
Alright, so you're from Detroit.
Yeah, I'm originally from Detroit. Lived in a tiny box on 8 miles. Yeah, I'm originally, but I've lived here for like 15 years, so I feel like this is my home now.
But you started your career up in Detroit.
Yep, I started in Detroit, gosh, a long time ago when I was 18. Pretty much like right out of high school, and have been doing it ever since. I can't believe it. I feel like I should knock on wood or something right now. Thank God I don't have a real job. But yeah, so I'm pretty lucky.
Okay, so do you think because you started
We can go ahead
area
and,
where music was so prominent that it was kind of
Do you want-
an easier way
what was that?
to say, oh, that's what I want to do with my life, or was it?
Yeah, or we can go to the second interview if you want to see a little bit of that. It's going to be after 15 minutes.
I got my chewy sweet tarts with me, it's fine.
Right there.
Chewy sweet tarts and Sprite. And
We're going to fast forward to the actual like famous person's interview.
You know, all of the money that she, all of the proceeds from whatever it is that she does goes 100% toward what she does. And so Ms. Kristen Kozinski is the most famous. And for the arts as well, too, Urban Arts Partnership is a part of my family.
And we were in the radio studio, so this is actually music that I couldn't really get rid of in the background because that was the radio going on.
Doing, you know, mission work, standing up for women and for kids, and just, you know, people who don't have access to resources that maybe you or I do right now. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
So these artists also inspire your sound. You're known to have an Amy Winehouse kind of Adele sound in your music, or that's what I think.
Yes.
You're welcome. How did you discover your sound? Because it kind of takes artists some time to figure out what it is.
It does. I think for everybody.
We can go ahead and keep going.
If you cannot.
So through that whole process and going back and watching my interviews, I saw the first time with Billy the Kid, I did not sound as enthusiastic as I wish I would have, and that was actually said in the middle part of my original work. I set it up to where I gave an intro statement to what was going on, like you saw, then the interview with Billy, and then I did my middle section where I explained what I needed to go back and change, because you know, you go back and critique yourself the best. So I decided to go ahead and jot down notes what I needed to change for my interview with in preparation for my interview with Andrew Day. That is me and Billy after my interview with him. So he didn't die in his interview like he said he did at the end. He said I was a little too tough, but I think he was kidding because he seems to be fine. This is a picture of me and Andrew Day. And then she found this guy after we were done and wanted to have him in the picture. I don't know if you can see him too well. He's like right behind our heads. Yeah, she wanted him to photobomb. She's going to be performing on the Grammys actually in 2 weeks with Ellie Goulding, so that's pretty exciting. Overall, in my original work and throughout the process of coming up with it and developing the whole thing, I learned how timely of a process it is, developing the questions and preparing for it and then going through with the actual interview. Interesting fact, in both my interviews, I did not look at my sheet of questions once because it kind of just becomes more of a conversation instead of an interrogation, as some people go throughout their interviews doing. So yeah, that's my original work, and I'm really excited because it's going to segue into my final product, which is going to come out at the end of the year. I'm doing a concert lineup and a marketing plan for a concert, and Andrew Day is actually going to be my artist, thus carrying out my purpose of the original work and marketing her through my interview. In conclusion to my presentation today, coming out of junior year, I didn't know where my future stood. I thought I wanted to be a sports broadcast journalist, and then I realized that my heart wasn't fully set on it. It took a very special place and a very special quote to hear the calling that was tugging on my heart, and that was to go into an industry that is extremely dark but needs a light because of the influence it has on every person of every age. Hearing "Use Me to Change the World" really inspired me and showed me that I could potentially make a change in an industry like the entertainment industry, and hopefully the entertainment industry. It has been such a strong influence throughout the world for many years now, so to be able to change the dark influence and the negative influence it has on people into a positive one could be so huge for society and for me. I would like to thank Coach Goff for the Independent Study and Mentorship Program and her dedication to it, and I would also like to thank the employees at iHeartMedia and my mentor, Abby Haney, for hosting me all year and putting up with me. Thank you.